I wanted to come on here and say a few things to y'all because I realized that I'm a very private person. I don't talk about a whole lot of my personal stuff on here. Some stuff I will, if it's regarding healing and, things of that nature. I will happily share or whatever. But I realized that because I'm so private, because a lot of people have no idea what's going on in my life or whatever, a lot of people are just taking whatever they want and running with it and spreading lies about me, spreading rumors, all kinds of shit. First and foremost, I do not give a shit what people have to say about me. I know what I'm doing, I know my truth, and I know what's going on in my own life. So I don't care about people's opinions on me. My entire life, I have been overly concerned about what people think about me, how I am perceived. I can't do it anymore. Like I just can't. There's something in me that I cannot allow myself to do that anymore. And I won't. So I know that it's happening. I know that it's going to make me feel some kind of way if I see certain things or if I hear certain things or whatever. But at the end of the day, y'all got to understand, it's not even that I don't care. Your opinions do not change my life. They really don't. So there's no reason for me to get up in arms about what people think about me. I don't care. I am not perfect. I have never come on this goddamn app and claimed that I was perfect. Never. All I know how to do is to continue to push, continue to be who the fuck I am, and continue to make my life better the way that I want it to be. Nobody is here to save me. Nobody has ever defended me. Nobody has ever spoken up for me in a room full of people talking shit. Nobody has. And I know that. But the only thing I can do to fix that is to step up and stand up for myself. And that I will do. And the only way I know how to do that is just to keep fucking moving, not get all bent out of shape about what people say about me. I am heavily misunderstood. Heavily misunderstood and have been my whole fucking life. Nobody understands me. Nobody understands why I do things the way that I do. And I cannot make myself care anymore. Because the more that I do, the more that I get wrapped up in other people's opinions, and I will fail miserably just because that's what that person wants me to do. Everybody has projected their own insecurities onto me in some type of way. And I don't mean every single person I've encountered, no, but just about every single person that I've had to walk away from for whatever reason, or it either didn't work out or whatever the case is, I realized after the fact they projected their insecurities on me, and I may have even done the same thing in return. I don't know. But I do know that it has altered the way that I see myself in a way that has in turn altered my life tremendously. The way I see people, the way I do things, the way it's low-key kind of sad. It is. And that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that some other time. But I'm just hearing all kinds of things, and it really starts to get to me after a while, being so misunderstood. Because it's like, wait, no, that's not even what I was, like, wait, what? Where did you get that? Or why did you think that? Or how did you come up with that based off of what I said? It is so incredibly hurtful. Because it's like I lose people left and right. And it's just like, fuck, you didn't even, wait, what? So now at this point, I don't even try to correct people anymore. I'm like, if that's what you think, if that's what you saw, and that's what you feel, cool. Cool. If you have any type of inkling that you might be wrong, and you don't care to look into that and figure it out because you want to actually get to know me, because you want to actually be in my life, if you're not willing to do that, I don't want you in my life anyway. So, I mean, it's as simple as that. But I've come on here and I've realized that there are a lot of things that I don't share, and that gives people a lot of room to come up with whatever conclusions that they feel are necessary based on what they see. So it is what it is, but just please understand something, you guys. Social media is, it is not who somebody is, okay? This is what I choose to show you. I use my TikTok as a diary sometimes. I use it to help with exposure therapy, to help me get out of feeling like I'm not good enough just by being me. My whole life I've been made to feel this way. I am 42 years old, okay? So can you imagine how long it's going to take me to undo all of that? Sorry, had a moment. I'm working on it. I have been working on it for the past 10 years of my life, working on my own self-image, how I see myself, how I want to be seen. Either way, pretty much what I'm saying, I don't really give a shit what people have to say about me. If you hear something about me and you want to run with it and you want to believe it without speaking to me first, or without be like, well, you know what? Actually, I do know her. No, that's not. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. It is literally as simple as that. I do not care. Okay? If you were once in my life and you found yourself on the outside of my life and on the outside of my circle because of something that somebody told you, and you started to behave weird around me or whatever, and then you find out after the fact that that person was wrong and that you were believing all the lies like everybody fucking else in my life, that's on you, baby. That is on you. I will not feel bad when you come back around years later and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I was wrong. Sounds like a fucking personal problem.